YouTube, I made friends.
Hey, we're real people.
They're real, and we're gonna make bread. We need flour, yeast, sugar, oil, and flax or an egg if you eat eggs. Also warm water. So we have 2 cups of warm water, 105 to 115. Okay, so 2 packages of yeast is about 4.5 teaspoons of yeast, and I usually just do 5. Put some sugar in here too, so that the yeast has like food to eat. While that is doing what it does, we can continue to prepare everything else, starting with 1 cup of whole wheat flour and 2
really sturdy flour
of bread flour. Let's see, 1/2 cup of sugar. We need salt too, people.
Oh.
2 teaspoons of salt. I think we just mix this all together. So,
do it.
we are not fancy here, and we don't use bread hooks. Bread hook.
If you were a pirate, then you could be like Captain Bread. You could carry your bread hook and then have like a loaf of bread on your shoulder like a parrot.
That looks beautifully mixed. And we have some foamy yeast here now, which we now mix into that. If you're a normal human, here's where you would put in 1 egg, but I'm not. So we're gonna make a flax egg replacer, and it's going to be 3 tablespoons of water to 1 tablespoon of flax gets you an egg, kind of.
Cool. An egg, kind of.
So, egg.
There.
At this point, we can add the rest of our flour, and this can get tiring.
I can use all my 9%
But-
upper body strength.
Luckily, there are 3 of us, so we can take turns.
Oh, friends. Friends.
Oh, we were supposed to add oil, and we didn't.
Oh no.
1/4 cup. I'm better at this when I'm not like,
Vlogging it?
yeah.
I feel like that's how my life is.
Okay, folks, stick your hands in it. Get messy. Whatever Miss Frizzle says. And kneading is kind of like a fold it over and push it in kind of motion. You're supposed to like transfer your bread to a clean bowl to let it rise, but I don't like to do that because we don't like to do dishes here. So I just try to clean off as much of the bowl as I can by working all of the bits into the dough. But it's also fine if there are some bits in the bowl because this is not for other people. This is for us. And it can be rustic. If your loaf looks stupid, just call it rustic. It's very springy. If you like poke it, it should bounce back. Our ball is oiled.
Yay.
And now we have to let it rise. Yeast's favorite environment is moist and 85 degrees. What I do usually is boil a little bit of water and stick the bowl with the bread and the pot with the water in the oven, and the steam creates the perfect little environment for the yeast, and then we have risen bread. Jesus bread. We're back. Our dough has risen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
It's enormous.
The next thing we have to do is punch it. Who wants to punch it? Give it a good whack. We're gonna knead it a little bit more so it's less like kind of spongy and more springy and doughy.
That was really fun. It looked fun.
Like split it into 2 even balls because our balls gotta rest. So the bread has rested and we are going to form loaves, and the way that we do this is we just got to kind of stretch it, try and make it sort of rectangular. I mean, it just needs to be like stretched out like the width of a loaf of bread. We have this rectangle here, and I'm just going to start rolling it. Roll it up into itself. Just kind of like pinch that down onto itself so it just like, you know, is there, whatever. And then I'm going to pinch down the ends and sort of like flip them under and then just kind of do that. So we have our steam to make happy yeast, and we have our bread. And these guys are gonna sit in the oven and rise for about 40 minutes. We are going to preheat the oven. That's why we're removing the bread. And we preheat it to 375. And we shall bake for 25 to 35 minutes. Soon.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's bread.
This is the most perfect bread
Guys,
I've
it's
ever
bread.
made in my life. Oh my god, it's so good. So we made bread here.
It's delicious.
If you pop on over to Jen's channel by clicking on her, you can see us etch glass. If you click on Chloe, you can see us do the Harry Potter tag where we do a little fangirling.
A lot of fangirling.
A little bit.
You should make this.
This is really good. I need to deal with it.
Do this.
It's like eating a hug.